1. Discovery of Neptune. Neptune was first discovered in 1846 by German astronomer Johann Galle and French mathematician Urbain Le Verrier. 2. Naming of Neptune. It was named after the Roman god of the sea. Astronomical history of Neptune. Neptune is the first planet to have been predicted through mathematical calculations before its actual visual discovery. 4. Neptune's classification. Neptune is classified as an ice giant, distinct from a gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn. 5. Neptunian winds. The winds on Neptune are some of the fastest in the solar system, reaching speeds of over 1,500 miles per hour. 6. Neptune's age. Neptune is approximately 4.5 billion years old, just like the rest of the solar system. 7. Position and orbit. Neptune is the 8th and farthest planet from the Sun, with an elliptical orbit that takes about 165 Earth years to complete. 8. Size. Neptune has a diameter of approximately 49,000 kilometers, making it slightly smaller than Uranus, but still much larger than Earth. 9. Density. Neptune's density is about 1.64 grams per cubic centimeter, similar to Uranus, due to its gaseous composition. 10. Axial tilt. Neptune's axial tilt is about 28.3 degrees, which is less extreme than Uranus but still significant compared to other planets. 11. Cold temperatures. Neptune's surface can reach incredibly low temperatures, with the lowest recorded being around -220 degrees Celsius. Proteus, a heavily cratered moon. Proteus is one of Neptune's largest inner moons, with a heavily cratered surface. 13. Distance to Earth in light minutes. The distance to Neptune from Earth varies between approximately 4.2 to 4.4 light hours. 14. Escape velocity. It has a high escape velocity of about 23.5 kilometers per second. 15. Neptune's number. You already know this, but just in case you don't know, Neptune is the final planet in the solar system. Day length. Neptune has a slightly shorter rotation period than Uranus, with a day lasting about 16 hours and 6 minutes. 17. Year length. A year on Neptune is approximately 165 Earth years long. 18. Faintness in the night sky. Like Uranus, Neptune is often too dim to be seen with the naked eye. 19. Rare triple conjunction. Neptune, Jupiter, and Saturn occasionally form a triple conjunction in the night sky. 20. Rings names. The 5 main rings of Neptune are named after astronomers who made significant contributions to the study of the planet: Galle, Le Verrier, Lassell, Arago, and Adams. 21. Discovery controversy. The discovery of Neptune was marred by a bitter dispute over priority between Urbain Le Verrier and John Couch Adams, both of whom independently calculated its existence. 22. Methane content. Methane in Neptune's atmosphere gives it its striking blue color, with the gas absorbing red light. 23. Great dark spot disappearance. Neptune's great dark spot, similar to Jupiter's great red spot, has been known to appear and disappear over time. 24. Rings origins. The origin of Neptune's rings is believed to be a result of the breakup of moon fragments and the capture of passing objects. 25. Neptune's radius. Neptune's radius is about 24,622 kilometers, nearly 4 times larger than Earth's. 26. Volcanic activity on Triton. Triton, Neptune's largest moon, is believed to have active cryovolcanoes spewing nitrogen and other icy materials. 27. Voyager 2's discoveries. The Voyager 2 spacecraft's flyby of Neptune in 1989 provided valuable data and images of the planet, its rings, and its moons. 28. Neptune's magnetic field reversals. Unlike Earth's relatively stable magnetic field, Neptune's magnetic field undergoes frequent reversals. 29. Origin of magnetic field. Neptune has almost no iron core. The magnetic material of Neptune is found within its icy shell. Motions within that shell produce Neptune's medium-sized magnetosphere. 30. Moon population. Neptune has a diverse group of moons, including regular and irregular ones. In total, it has 14 moons, and the largest one is Triton. 31. Rotation direction. Neptune's rotation is retrograde, meaning it rotates in the opposite direction to most planets. 32. Distance from Earth. The distance between Earth and Neptune varies as both planets move in their orbits, with the closest approach being about 4.3 billion kilometers. 33. Triton interaction. The gravitational interactions with Triton have likely played a role in shaping Neptune's moon system and rings. 34. Lack of a solid surface. Neptune lacks a solid surface and is characterized by a dense, rocky core surrounded by deep layers of water, ammonia, and methane ices, all enveloped by a gaseous atmosphere. 35. Radio emissions. Neptune emits intense radio waves, likely caused by its magnetic field and charged particle interactions. 36. Difficult observations. Due to its faintness, observing Neptune with telescopes requires proper equipment and dark skies. 37. Triton's atmosphere is very thin, composed mainly of nitrogen and some methane. 38. Puzzling heat source. Neptune emits more heat than it receives from the sun, and the exact source of this heat remains a mystery. 39. Precession rate. The axial precession rate of Neptune, which is the slow wobble or change in the orientation of its axis, occurs at a faster pace compared to that of any other planet in our solar system. 40. Unique magnetic field. Neptune's magnetic field is tilted and off-center, a feature not shared by other gas giants. 41. Eccentric orbit. Neptune's orbit is not a perfect circle, and it comes closest to the Sun during its perihelion. 42. Gravity and weight. If you weighed 100 kilograms on Earth, you would weigh about 114 kilograms on Neptune due to its stronger gravity. 43. Exploration challenges. Due to its great distance from Earth, Neptune has not been visited by a spacecraft since Voyager 2. 44. Magnetic field size. Neptune's magnetic field is roughly 27 times more powerful than Earth's. 45. Triton's geologic activity. Triton has cryovolcanoes that release nitrogen gas and dark, icy materials onto its surface. 46. Lesser-known rings. Apart from the main rings, Neptune has fainter, less-known ring arcs. 47. Irregular satellites. Many of Neptune's moons have highly elliptical, irregular orbits. 48. Orbital resonances. Some of Neptune's moons are in resonance with each other, meaning their orbits are synchronized. 49. Triton's retrograde orbit. Triton's orbit suggests that it may have been captured by Neptune's gravity. 50. Lack of sunrises. Due to its axial tilt and location, Neptune experiences constant daylight at its poles. 51. Dynamic cloud bands. Neptune's atmosphere features cloud bands, much like Jupiter, that change over time. 52. Moon Prometheus. Prometheus is one of Neptune's inner moons, known for its irregular shape. 53. Neptune's composition. It discovered that the planet is made up of about 83% hydrogen, 15% helium, and 2% methane, as well as 1.5% ammonia and 0.02% water vapor. 54. Elliptical orbits effects. The eccentricity of Neptune's orbit causes it to briefly overtake Pluto's orbit, making Pluto the farthest planet from the Sun at times. 55. Neptune's quasi-satellites. Neptune has a couple of quasi-satellites, objects that are temporarily bound to its gravity. 56. Triton's impact craters. Triton's surface is adorned with a multitude of impact craters of varying sizes, including notable examples like Genova crater and Zephyr crater. 57. Severe seasons. Neptune's axial tilt results in severe seasonal changes, with each season lasting for many Earth years, typically lasting around 41 Earth years each. 58. Dark arcs. Some of Neptune's fainter ring arcs are called Adam's arcs. 59. Neptune's aurora variations. Neptune's auroras vary in intensity, influenced by its changing seasons. 60. Triton's tholins. Triton's reddish color comes from the presence of complex organic molecules called tholins. 61. Axial tilt stability. Unlike Uranus, Neptune's axial tilt is relatively stable and doesn't experience extreme wobbles. 62. Moon Sycorax. Sycorax is one of Neptune's irregular moons, named after a character in Shakespeare's The Tempest. 63. Upper cloud deck. The upper cloud deck of Neptune's atmosphere is composed of methane ice crystals. 64. Visual magnitude. Neptune's visual magnitude varies as it moves along its elliptical orbit, ranging from about 7.7 to 8.0. 65. Hexagonal feature. Neptune's north pole has a hexagonal-shaped feature similar to Saturn's famous hexagon. 66. Hottest part. Despite its extreme cold, Neptune's hottest region is its core, which can reach temperatures of thousands of degrees. 67. Triton's methane ice volcanoes. Triton's cryovolcanic activity results in the eruption of methane ice rather than molten rock. 68. Potential new moons. There are ongoing searches for new, undiscovered moons around Neptune. 69. Dark vortexes. Dark vortexes or storm systems in Neptune's atmosphere can persist for extended periods. 70. Diminishing rings. Over time, Neptune's rings may fade away, as they're not constantly replenished with new material. 71. Astronomical symbol. The astronomical symbol for Neptune is a trident, representing the Roman god of the sea. 72. Triton's retrograde orbit evolution. Over billions of years, Triton's orbit will likely decay, and it will either collide with Neptune or be ejected from the system. 73. Influence on Kuiper Belt objects. Neptune's gravitational influence is responsible for sculpting the orbits of numerous objects in the Kuiper Belt. 74. Neptune's moons. It has a diverse group of 14 moons, including Triton, the largest and most famous, known for its cryovolcanoes and thin atmosphere. Other significant moons include Proteus, Nereid, Larissa, Galatea, Despina, Thalassa, Halimede, Sao, Laomedea, Pesamathi, Neso, Naiad, and Hippocamp. But except Triton, all of them are irregular and small. Proteus is somewhat round, but it's still just 210 kilometers in radius.